Let's talk hustle culture. It's a pervasive phenomenon that has seeped into every corner of our lives, influencing our perceptions of success, productivity, and even self-worth. We're constantly bombarded with messages glorifying relentless work, often at the expense of our personal lives and well-being. But what exactly is hustle culture, and why has it become so deeply ingrained in our society? It's everywhere: Instagram, YouTube, TikTok, a constant stream of curated content showcasing individuals seemingly living their best lives, all while working tirelessly towards their goals. We see snippets of their journeys, the late nights, the early mornings, the sacrifices they make, and we're led to believe that this is the only path to achieving true success. Motivational gurus shouting, "Rise and grind," their voices echo through our screens, urging us to push harder, to work smarter, to never give up on our dreams. They paint a picture of a world where anything is possible, as long as we're willing to put in the hours and make the necessary sacrifices, while posing with rented Lamborghinis. These symbols of wealth and success serve as a constant reminder of what we could achieve if we simply followed their advice. The allure of financial freedom and material possessions is a powerful motivator, driving many to embrace the hustle culture wholeheartedly. The message? Work yourself to the bone and you'll be rich. Sacrifice your sleep, your hobbies, your relationships, and eventually, you'll reach the pinnacle of success. This narrative is often presented as the only viable option, leaving many feeling pressured to conform and embrace the relentless pursuit of achievement. It's the American dream, turbocharged for the digital age. The promise of upward mobility and financial security has always been a cornerstone of American society, but hustle culture takes this concept to a whole new level, emphasizing constant work and relentless self-improvement as the keys to unlocking the door to success. Why is it so seductive? What is it about this relentless pursuit of success that captivates so many of us? Is it the promise of financial freedom, the desire for recognition, or something deeper? Because it promises anyone can make it, if you just work hard enough. It's an egalitarian ideal, suggesting that success is within reach for anyone willing to put in the effort, regardless of their background or circumstances. This promise of equal opportunity is a powerful draw, particularly for those who feel marginalized or overlooked. It preys on our anxieties, the fear of falling behind, the pressure to keep up with our peers, and the constant feeling that we're not doing enough. Stagnant wages, the reality that for many, hard work no longer guarantees a comfortable living. The rising cost of living and the widening gap between the rich and the poor have left many feeling financially insecure and desperate for a way to improve their situation. Gig work, the precarious nature of the modern workforce where job security is a thing of the past, and many are forced to cobble together a living through multiple part-time jobs or freelance gigs. Student debt, the crushing weight of student loans which can take decades to repay, leaving many young people feeling trapped and unable to pursue their dreams. The promise is simple. Your exhaustion is a badge of honor, a symbol of your dedication and commitment to success. Your suffering has meaning. It's a way to justify the sacrifices we make in the name of success, to convince ourselves that the long hours and the missed opportunities are all worth it in the end. Companies love this. More work for the same pay? Perfect. A workforce willing to go the extra mile without expecting additional compensation is a dream come true for many corporations. Unpaid overtime? That's going the extra mile. It's reframed as a positive attribute, a sign of dedication and commitment, rather than a violation of labor laws and a drain on employees' personal lives. Social media hustle gurus, they're selling the dream, not living it. They profit from our insecurities and aspirations, offering courses and programs that promise to unlock the secrets to success, but often deliver little more than empty promises and recycled advice. We buy in, brag about our lack of sleep, proudly proclaiming how little rest we get as if it were a badge of honor, and compete to see who's the most burnt out. We've turned exhaustion into a competition, vying for the title of most overworked, as if it were a sign of our worth. FOMO kicks in. If you're not hustling, are you even trying? The fear of missing out on opportunities, on success, on the life we've been told we should be living, drives us to constantly strive for more, even when we're already stretched thin. The more we see it, the more normal it feels. Constant exposure to hustle culture normalizes overwork and makes it seem like the only acceptable way to live. We're conditioned to believe success requires sacrificing health, that pushing ourselves to the brink of exhaustion is a necessary step on the path to achievement. And relationships. We prioritize work over our loved ones, missing out on important moments and neglecting the connections that truly matter. But here's the truth. It's a lie. The relentless pursuit of hustle is not the key to happiness or fulfillment. Hustle culture is a profitable illusion. It's a carefully constructed narrative designed to keep us working harder and longer, often for the benefit of others. It keeps us busy, exhausted, constantly striving for something just out of reach, and chasing a fantasy, a mirage of success that is often unattainable and ultimately unsatisfying. The real winners, the companies and gurus cashing in on our effort, they benefit from our relentless pursuit of success while we bear the brunt of the consequences. The cost, our well-being, our mental and physical health suffers as we sacrifice everything in the name of hustle. It's time to question the grind. It's time to reevaluate our priorities and challenge the notion that our worth is tied to our productivity. It's time to reclaim our lives and prioritize our well-being over the relentless pursuit of success. Here's the problem with hustle: it traps you in a time for money loop. Whether you're salaried, freelancing, or gigging, your income is capped by your hours. Work more, earn more until you hit your physical limit. This is linear income: 1 hour, 1 paycheck. Double your hours? Maybe. But you'll burn out. Hustle gurus ignore this. They sell freedom, but push a model that keeps you stuck. True wealth isn't about working more hours, it's about breaking the time-money link. The wealthy use leverage and systems to earn while they sleep. Hustle keeps you too busy to ask, is there a better way? The system wants you running, not thinking. Step off the wheel. Hustle culture worships busyness. How are you? So busy! As if that's a badge of honor. But busyness isn't progress. You can fill your day with emails and meetings and achieve nothing meaningful. Hustle celebrates activity, not achievement. Real success comes from focusing on the few things that matter, the 20% that drives 80% of results. Most of us get stuck in low-value tasks, mistaking motion for momentum. True productivity is about effectiveness, not hours worked. Say no to what doesn't matter. Make time for deep, focused work. Busy is easy, productive is rare. So, what's the real path to wealth? What are the fundamental principles that separate those who simply work hard from those who truly accumulate wealth and achieve financial freedom? It's a question that has intrigued thinkers and entrepreneurs for generations. 3 words: leverage, systems, ownership. These aren't just buzzwords, they're the cornerstones of wealth creation. Leverage means accomplishing more with less. It's about amplifying your efforts, using people, money, or technology to multiply your impact. It's not just about working harder, but working smarter. Think of it as using a lever to lift a weight you couldn't move on your own. Systems are processes that run without you. They are the engine that drives your business even when you're not actively involved. Think franchises, where a proven model is replicated across multiple locations, generating revenue consistently. Online courses that deliver knowledge and skills to students around the world, generating income passively. Or automated businesses. These are the businesses that work for you, not the other way around. Ownership is the key. It's the foundation upon which wealth is built. If you don't own the asset, you're just making someone else rich. You're contributing to their wealth, not your own. The wealthy build assets. They understand the power of owning things that appreciate in value and generate income. Software, brands, real estate, these are all examples of assets that can generate significant wealth over time, that generate income on their own. This is the essence of passive income, where your assets work for you, even while you sleep. Hustle is being the system. It's being trapped in the cycle of trading time for money. Wealth is building the system. It's about creating something that generates value independently of your direct involvement. A lawyer can work long hours, billing clients for their time, but the firm's owners build equity. They own a piece of the business and benefit from its overall success. Ownership lets you capture the value, the profits, and the long-term appreciation of the assets you control. Your leverage and systems create. It's the culmination of building a business that works for you. This is how you break free from trading time for money. This is how you achieve true financial independence. Forget grinding, start building. Focus on creating assets and systems that generate wealth. Leverage, amplify your efforts. Systematize, create processes that run without you. Own, build assets that generate income. That's the real formula. It's not a secret, but it does require a shift in mindset. And anyone can start. It doesn't matter where you come from, what your background is, or how much money you have. The key is to start building, leveraging, and owning. Let's see this in action. We're going to dive into some real-world examples of individuals who have successfully implemented smart work strategies. These case studies will illustrate the power of building systems and assets that generate value over time, rather than simply trading hours for dollars. Pat Flynn was an architect, classic time-for-money job. He was skilled and dedicated, but his income was directly tied to the number of hours he billed. This meant his earning potential was limited by the constraints of time. Laid off, he turned his expertise into an ebook and website. Instead of seeking another traditional architecture job, Pat saw an opportunity to leverage his knowledge in a new way. He decided to create a digital product that could be sold repeatedly, without requiring his direct involvement for each sale. He built a system: create once, sell repeatedly. This system allowed him to decouple his income from his time. He invested his time up front to create a valuable resource, and then he could sell it to an unlimited number of people. He owned the asset. Unlike a traditional job where you're building someone else's asset, Pat owned his ebook and website. This gave him control over his income and the potential for long-term growth. He scaled up with podcasts and courses, expanding his reach and diversifying his income streams. He wasn't limited to just one product or one platform, using technology as leverage. He used tools to automate marketing, manage his website, and deliver his courses. Technology allowed him to amplify his efforts and reach a wider audience with less manual work. James Clear, author of Atomic Habits, started as a blogger. He didn't become a best-selling author overnight. He began by consistently publishing high-quality content on his blog. He built a system: consistent articles, a growing email list. He understood the power of building an audience. He focused on providing value to his readers and capturing their email addresses. His audience became his leverage. This email list became a valuable asset. He could communicate directly with his readers, share his ideas, and promote his work. When he launched his book, he had a direct line to buyers. He didn't have to rely solely on traditional marketing channels. He could reach his audience directly and generate significant sales. He owned his platform and the trust of his readers. This trust was built over time through consistent, valuable content. He wasn't just selling a book, he was offering a solution to a problem and building a relationship with his readers. Both built assets that worked for them, not the other way around. They created systems and platforms that generated income and value, even when they weren't actively working. They didn't hustle harder, they built smarter. They focused on creating leverage and building systems that would amplify their efforts. The lesson: patience, strategy, and building for the long term. Smart work is not a get-rich-quick scheme. It requires a long-term vision and a commitment to building sustainable systems. Beat frantic effort every time. A well-thought-out strategy, executed with patience and consistency, will always outperform a chaotic and unsustainable burst of effort. Smart work scales. Hustle burns out. Building systems and assets allows you to scale your impact and income without burning yourself out. Build assets, not just hours. Focus on creating things that will generate value for you over time, rather than simply trading your time for money. Escaping the hustle trap starts with a mindset shift from employee to entrepreneur. Employees trade hours for pay, focus on tasks, and seek security. Entrepreneurs focus on value, scale, and building assets. They ask, how can I solve problems and create systems that grow beyond me? It's about taking responsibility for your outcomes, not just following orders. The shift is scary. Entrepreneurship means risk and uncertainty. But hustle culture's control is an illusion. Real agency comes from building, not just grinding. Start small, look for ways to add value, build systems, or launch a side project. Read, learn, and treat your time as your most valuable resource. You don't have to quit your job tomorrow, but you do have to start thinking differently today. That's how you break free. Here's the bottom line. Hustle culture promises wealth through endless work, but it delivers burnout, not freedom. It keeps you busy, not effective. The real escape? Work smarter, not harder. Embrace leverage, systems, and ownership. Focus on building assets, not just working more hours. Start small. Reclaim an hour a day to build something you own. Read, learn, and study those who've built real wealth. The path to freedom is a marathon, not a sprint. Make smart, patient choices. Reject the grind. Start building. Your future self will thank you.